Hi guys, my name is Jose.
And I'm Antonio.
And welcome to 2stTequilaReview Review. This will actually be our very first video in a series of many tequila reviews to come. We're just two Mexicans, one bottle, and we're going to be doing our honest reviews. We're not by all means any professionals, but we just like tequila, and so we're going to start this episode by reviewing Tequila Ocho.
Exactly. So the whole background to this, we're having a conversation in the car. We're like 30 minutes in and we're like, hey, we should just do a review. We're just two regular guys. I've been drinking tequila since about 30 years. My mom's actually the one that got us all hooked, believe it or not. And I think this will be just casual. Actually, that's obviously Halloween party, but
Yeah.
I think that's the best way we can start this. So.
Yeah. It's a funny story before we start getting into it. I actually was introduced to the world of agave spirits or tequila by Antonio. So from then, my passion for this spirit just kind of kept growing and growing as I started doing more research, started liking it more, started wanting to expand my palate by trying different expressions such as like the blanco, the repo, añejo, and then kind of seeing the differences between one master distiller and then another master distiller. So with Tequila Ocho, it sets itself apart by producing vintage dated tequila, meaning each year's harvest yields a unique flavor profile reflecting the characteristics of a specific growing season. This approach allows Tequila Ocho to showcase the nuances of the agave plant's development and the environmental influences on its final product. The design of the Tequila Ocho bottle changes annually to symbolize the distinctiveness of each vintage. The dynamic packaging not only represents the brand's commitment to innovation and creativity, but also serves as a visual reminder of the ever-evolving nature of their tequila, inviting consumers to approach the diversity and individuality of each year's release. So with that being said, the one that we're going to do today is Tequila Ocho from what year?
This one's from 2021. So
yeah, and this was the Reposado. I believe it's
La Ladera.
Yeah.
So
what's very interesting about Tequila Ocho is that each year they change the bottle, not really so much because they want to rebrand, but because of the area that they're harvesting the agave plants will be represented on the actual bottle itself. So for example, the two bottles that we have on the outside, we have the Tequila Ocho Single Estate Mirandillas, which is the Repo and the Blanco. These are two different areas where the agave plants were harvested. And with that comes a different flavor profile from minerality to citrus. It changes completely. And we will dig into the 2021 Reposado, which I was telling Antonio before we got started. This was actually like one of my favorite years of doing tequila reviews is the 2021. I really wish I would have gotten another bottle because this really set itself apart. La Ladera was just like really good. So we're gonna get started here in a little bit, but we wanted to start with Tequila Ocho just because there's so many different bottles that you can get ranging from year to expression. But for today's review, we're gonna do the Repo first.
Yep, this is one of our favorites. I mean, we just
So we're gonna start on the nose here. Man, that just smells amazing. So on the nose,
a little vanilla, right?
definitely getting vanilla. You start to really see how the barrel influences really take effect on the tequila. Really hard to see up close, but you can see the legs, the viscosity of Tequila Ocho, the tears coming down is just very nice. It coats the glass very well. On the nose, yeah, I'm getting a lot of vanilla. You start getting some of the barrel influences such as like baking spices, citrus. From the soil, they use red clay, a lot of the red clay soil in their actual harvest, so you can actually see a lot of the minerality that comes out, and it's just really pleasant.
Give me that drink.
All right, here comes our favorite part, is on the palate.
Super smooth. I mean, doesn't really have a bite to it. I think that's why we like it so much. I mean, we've obviously tried like Sol, El Tesoro, right? I go back all the way to like Tres Naciones, and that came out, right? Coralejo. Those a little bit more, bite at the beginning, but this from the beginning, not bitter at all. I think that's we're trying to just keep it real. I'm not gonna get too fancy. Just it's smooth at the beginning, and really no afterburn.
Yeah, the finish on it is really pleasant. It doesn't last too long. It is 90% ABV, so it's not like a still proof or still strength like that. We'll get into later videos, and even when we get into the Tesoro and all the big dogs, we'll get there eventually, but we wanted to start with this expression. But the finish is fabulous. The mid palate is where I'm having a lot of the kind of peppercorn and pepper really kind of stay on there. It's a little bit of a burner's like little hug, but nothing too bad. Like if someone that's wanting to get into tequila, I think this is a good option.
Yeah, there's definitely price point. I think is great, right? It's about $50, right? 50, 60. Not bad. It's not one of those you're gonna obviously shoot, but these are mostly for us anyways. Sipping tequilas.
Yeah, the Tequila Ocho, I got mine at Costco. I think it was like $39, $49.99. But you can get it at Total Wine. Like here in Phoenix, we have Total Wines everywhere. And you can
Bevmo's,
Bevmo's, pretty much same thing. And I think it's really, really good. Really, 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 really good. So yeah, I wish I would have bought a second bottle of this, because now once you go through it,
you're going to be hard to find it.
Yeah.
After that. So
yeah. So
anyways, thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you soon. Hey, press that button and like us. Like I said, we're just starting out.
Yep. Like, comment, and subscribe.